everyone, welcome to Up TV. Up TV is where you get the juiciest gist and insight about the ongoing Up program. The Up program is the Lagos State Youth Upskill program, an initiative of GFA Technologies, a leading software company in partnership with the Lagos State government and Wema Bank PLC. What is Up all about? The Up is an initiative that aims to empower over 1 million youth and SMEs in Lagos State with adequate digital skills, mentorship from industry experts, access to income generation opportunities, as well as job placement.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Up TV. Today I'll be your host and my name is Grace. With me here is my co-host. Please welcome with me.
My name is Omoumi and thank you for joining us today.
Yes, Omoumi, good to be here again. Yes. And it's Up TV, right? And so we'll be talking about the Up project. It's a beautiful project and the buzz is really high.
Yes.
People are... Tell me what your experience has been with this project.
It's the fact that these people are going to be learning something really great. The fact that they get to choose their capacity from the soft skill to the highest level of technology skills. I mean, I learned that in the registration process, you're able to choose exactly what you want to do, from the technology adjacent skill to the technology enabled skill to the core technology skill and the advanced technology skill. Wow. You know, we have the advanced, which are the machine learning, AI, and all of those advanced things. Yeah. We have the technology enabled, where you don't need to code, you don't need to have the coding experience or anything. You just need technology to be able to do those things, like digital marketing, UI, UX, and all of those things. And we have the technology enabled skills. So like you get to choose. It's not like they're just bombarding you with, okay, because it's technology skills, they're just bombarding you with anything they like, which is really, really, really nice.
Omoumi, thank you for that. You know, I think youth in Lagos are blessed to have this initiative coming to them now.
Exactly.
And, when I was growing up, I didn't have this kind of opportunity. But having the opportunity to learn for free, for me, that's a high point for me. And I'm glad that this is happening. And I'm glad that all the partners, the stakeholders, are putting everything in place to make sure this happens. And I'm so glad that we're running this part of the project.
Exactly.
And as we go on, you're going to hear a lot of things about how people are registering, the campus buzzes, and everything. One thing I know is this 1 year, I know it's going to be, after 1 year, we'll come back to the drawing board. But this 1 year, a lot is going to happen. And I believe we'll be able to meet that target of 1 million youths in Lagos learning different skills. And we have the government of Lagos State to say thanks to for this brilliant initiative. I'll say let's go to the market, and when we come back, we'll go on with the gist.
Hello, have you heard about Up?
Up stands for Lagos State Youth Upskill Program, and it's an initiative of GFA Technologies in collaboration with Lagos State Government and Wema Bank PLC.
The Up Skills Program is an initiative that aims to empower over 1 million youth and SMEs in Lagos State with adequate digital skills, mentorship from industry experts, and access to income generation opportunities.
To be eligible for the program, you need to be between the ages of 18 and 35 with a passion for innovation and digital exposure.
What are you waiting for? Register for the Up Skills Program today.
To register, please visit www.gfa-tech.com/project/Lagup.
Welcome back to the studio. So we were talking about the projects. A lot of people are registering. And by the way, if you have not registered, please register. Registration closes on the 31st of July 2024. Don't snooze, because if you snooze, you will
lose.
Yes. Right. In the course of the week, we were privileged to be sitting with the Commissioner for Youth and Social Development in Lagos State.
Mr. Mobolaji Ogunlende. He received us warmly in his office, and he highlighted the importance of the initiative. He gave more insight, encouraged the youth and the SMEs to register duly for the LAGOP program, as well as taking full advantage as the program goes on. Let's hear from the Honorable Commissioner himself.
Why did you come up with the idea of LAGOP? Why not invest in something else? Why check skills? Why upskilling? Why did you do this?
Well, I mean, let me start by commending the entire team, because it's a collaborative effort, that has given birth to this initiative, and it's also born out of again our Themes Plus agenda, which requires you to be innovative and creative, right? So why LAGOP? LAGOP because again, a denominating factor is unemployment, right? And when we talk about employment, what comes to everybody's mind is a youth will go to an office, apply for a job, hope to get the job, and then you start working. But the world is changing. So I'm going to answer your question twice. The world is changing, and everything is about digital skills, the media space, and all of that. So the first part is we're riding on the fact that the world is changing, and it's about digital literacy. And then the second part is the addressing the unemployment. So if we bring the two together, digital unemployment, then LAGOP, was born. It's also because of this two symbols coming together that we decided on the LAGOP as opposed to any other initiative, because like I said, the conventional way is to go into an organization, and apply. But with this, we're being innovative. We're coming up with new ways and methods in which we can engage the youths. You can do it from the fingertips of your phone or your iPad or your laptop, as the case may be, which means you can do this in the comfort of your home. It's a process. You can go through the process in your own comfort. And ultimately, at the end, when you get certified, you have that possibility to get employed.
Sir, considering the fact that you're a great influence on this program, what's your vision for the next 3 months, 6 months, and the next 1 year for the LAGOP program?
The next 3 months, I expect us to do a lot of advocacy. I expect to see a lot of advocacy, which we've been doing. Advocacy across the 20 local governments and 37 LCDAs, which is why we've introduced and engaged the media outlets in each of these 57 local governments. And it's deliberate because we want every single youth in Lagos to be given this opportunity. At the end of these 3 months, we don't want a situation whereby anybody would say they didn't hear about it. So we're doing the conventional, unconventional, advocacy, the radios, the jingles, the TVs. We're doing this, social media, and all of that. So in the next 3 months, I expect to see the buzz, for the LAGOP program and initiative. I expect a lot of conversations as well. I also expect, a lot of media houses, television stations to actually be, reaching out to us to ask, what is driving this and what this is about. And all of that will form a part of the advocacy. The next 6 months, the 6 months period, by then youth the registration would have closed. I expect that, training, digital training, digital learning will be ongoing. And I expect our youth, to take advantage of this, over the 6 months, which will then lead to the 1 year. At the end of the 1 year, I expect to start hearing and seeing some of our youths being employed, some of our youths being put forward for opportunities, and some of our youths, coming back to us to thank us, for this initiative. So that's what I expect to see 3, 6, and 1 year.
Do we have any plan to go to the remote areas? I don't want to use the word ghetto, where we have people who maybe may not have opportunity of getting on the social media to see our adverts or even on the TV, people who may be rough sleepers. Is there a way we can bring them up to let them know about this project since it is free? I always want to say it. It's a free training and you get certificate. Is there any plan to have that done?
Yes, so I would help you by saying we have two types of, youth segments. We have the formal and informal. That's how I like to address them. And yes, again, which is why I said earlier on, we're involving a lot of media houses. They're a group of 57 called CPS 57, Chief Press Secretaries 57 of each of the local governments. Right, these are the grassroots. We've taken it to them. They're helping us, push this information out there, part of our advocacy. The idea is if each media professional in each local government is taking ownership, then every single person, whether you're formal or informal, should have access to this information. That's one. That's one way we're trying to do that. So the answer is yes. You would hear me continuously mentioning this program. One, you would hear me continuously mentioning the fact that you don't even have to have a degree. You're a youth, you've dropped out of school for any reason, or you are unable to complete your degree, but you're willing to push yourself, you're willing to learn, you're willing to develop yourself, you're willing to put yourself in a position where you could be gainfully employed, then this program is for you, right? So, but you can read and write, and you want to move forward. That is all you need to do. Apply, register, and just be a part of it. It's free, like you said. So nobody has any reason not to be a part of this as long as you're a youth between ages 18 to 35 and you want to be gainfully employed. Now, for the informal youths, right, we have a lot of them registered here in our office. We've reached out to several groups, and it's like a catalyst, right? They all know each other. So it's something they're excited about, but we just hope that it's not just about being excited. They actually take it seriously and actually register, because it's at the point of registering and completing, the course that we do know how impactful it will be. And again, one thing that is common to every youth is unemployment. So we expect this to spread like wildfire naturally by itself, right? Because once that one person has registered and, has been put in line, I believe, it will be a ripple effect and everybody will catch up on it. So there's plans for everybody, formal and informal.
Thank you, because I actually wanted to clarify that. And I'm glad. Viewers, you can hear it. You don't have to have all the degrees in the world for you to benefit from LAGOP. It's free. Just register and then begin to learn. Upskill, learn a new skill today, and get certified. You don't need to japa. So this is a great opportunity, and we're so grateful to the Lagos State government for bringing this at this time. But do you want to explain the handshake between GFA Technologies and the Lagos State government?
All right, thank you for that. It's often said that no man is an island. United we stand, divided we fall. There's power in collaboration, and the government cannot do it alone. And this is one of the things that I've quickly come to realize since resuming office 7 months ago, right? So we must continue to call for these partnerships, right? And that's the only way we can make our community better. And that is the only way a greater Lagos can continue to rise, right? So the partnership is between GFA Technologies, the Ministry of Youth and Social Development, and Wema Bank, right? And it's I'm hoping that this will be a solid foundation for a lot of organizations to key into this and see the beauty of this partnership, so that we can continue to impact the youths. Because when we build the youths, we build the nation, right? And the only way we can do this is to impact them. So the partnership is very simple. GFA Technologies, they have the MOUs signed with a lot of organizations. There are 84 certifications from what I would call level 1 to level 100. Level 100 we would classify as AI. Level 1 I would classify as data entry. Just find where you belong to within the space and certify yourself and put yourself forward for an opportunity. So GFA Technology has that. We are aware, they have agreements with some companies in the Middle East, Amazon, Google Technologies, Meta, just Microsoft, just to mention a few. And along those lines, there are several opportunities. Of course, we keep saying it's free, it's free. It's free for the youth, yes, but there's a lot that is happening, in the background. And that's why we are very grateful and thankful to Wema Bank, for sponsoring about up to 75%, and this is part of what we're talking about in terms of collaboration. It's part of their CSR, right? And, we need to encourage a lot of companies to do this. And they've decided to partner with GFA and ourselves. We have the youths, we are the government, GFA has the technology, and they have the finance. We're also very grateful to our Governor Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, who also agreed, because he saw that, this is part of the key agenda of this administration, to build the youths, right? So Wema Bank agreed to 75% and the Lagos State government, the 25%. That is why when we come together, that makes 100% for GFA Technologies, who would also, put the knowledge on the youths. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. And that is the power of collaboration.
On behalf of the youths who will be going through this learning program, I want to find out, does Lagos State have openings that they can fix our learners in when they're done with their training?
The only thing constant in life is change. And you tend to evolve and get better as you're learning new things every day. So as we started the registration, we've seen a need for the possibility of Lagos State perhaps, opening some doors, to some of the youths, during the course of this program. So it's a conversation that we're having. It's a conversation we would, follow to the end to see how we can, foster that collaboration to emulate into, something, a situation whereby, Lagos State will probably absorb, some of the youths. But again, if we really think about it, it's all about competency, right? So if we have a youth that has demonstrated capacity and capability, then of course, you'll be a shining star. Sure. And once you're a shining star, as Lagos State government, we will definitely grab you, starting from the Ministry of Youth and Social Development. And we have several MDAs and ministries that, we're looking for, the good products, as well. So go there as a youth, go there, get register, get certified, put in your best, and come out with shining colors. And, the world will be your foundation.
Well, thank you very much for that. So in closing, I want to say thank you, first of all, for the time. It's such a short notice. And we look forward to meeting you again on Lag Up TV. This is an initiative for the program, strictly for the program. And we're going to be talking to a lot of people. So we hope when we do call you again, we will have you speak to us, maybe towards when we're registering the next cohort. So thank you very much for your time.
You've heard from the Honorable Commissioner, Mr. Mobolaji Ogunlende, and I'm sure you can tell that he has a lot of plans for the Lagos State youth and SMEs. And on this note, we've come to the end of the Lag Up TV broadcast. We hope you enjoyed it. Please note that registration is ongoing, and you should invite your friends and family to register for the Lag Up program at the link that is going to be displayed on the screen. Till we'll come your way again, please stay tuned to the Lag Up TV. Bye for now.